gutta!
Skål! Skål!
Pour yourself a drink. It's Tipsy Wednesday, an original podcast presented from the Penthouse Bar. With us, as usual, our host and editor, Björn!
Good evening.
And our host and in-house villain and the happy man, Junior!
Hello there.
And last but not least, our legendary host, social media manager, and video editor, Thomas.
Hello! I just edited the video as well.
So Junior is now the happy man.
Yeah.
Just the happy man. Okay.
He's a happy man. You haven't been negative
Why
in a
am
long
I
time.
Why am the happy man?
I don't know. You're just happy.
Just take it.
Take
the compliment.
Take it and be happy with it.
No.
Junior, the sour man, everyone.
Yeah.
He's in his rebellious phase. Just ignore it for now.
Like a villain should be. He should not be happy. He should be happy when he hears about the children dying or something.
And here's about evil things happening.
I'll make Junior happy. You need to make a film clip of yourself and send me.
Fuck. I thought it was a blowjob.
Nope. Yeah, you can give me a blowjob as well. But
The other way around.
No.
Preferably. For my sake.
I need a video clip of you staring at the green screen or something. Or away from it.
What?
I'll explain later. I'm editing a new intro for the YouTube podcast. Not a still picture of the logo, but sitcoms when you see the main character and a little clip of him, and then you go to the next one and the next one and so forth.
Just a short clip with the name of the character.
Yes, and I'm doing that for our intro. And I filmed my part and I have sent it to you guys in our Discord channel. Björn saw it while you were having a pee break before we started.
Well, it was an important pee break.
Yeah. And now I'm making an important new intro for us.
Well, I'm excited.
As you should be, as you should be.
Enthusiasm is over the roof here.
I'm gonna explain your bit after the podcast.
Sure.
Not you.
Why?
you
Mine or Björn?
No, you Junior. Björn can do as you
Okay,
wish.
I thought. Okay. Oh, I'm free to do whatever I want.
Not whatever you want. Within reason. Within reason.
Well, keep dabbing then.
But I have a plan for Junior.
Fine.
So I'll pitch it with him. And then now I want to pop my beer with the taste of cookies.
Already done. Cookie beer.
Cookie.
For those of you
Wow.
it looks like this.
That's an actual cookie. What the
It
fuck?
says so here. Christmas cookie
Christmas
book.
Well, good luck with that. I think that'll be yeah.
If worse come to worse, I have my cola here.
All right. I also am having a, what do you call it? Christmas beer?
Yeah. With the taste of cookies?
No. Just regular, just dark.
Yeah, this is dark as well. And it smells good. It smells like beer. Not like a cookie.
Does it taste like cookies then?
No. Actually not. I don't know.
Was it a nice surprise or just meh?
It was meh. It wasn't really bad, but it wasn't super good either. Someone at work told me this was really good. But then again, I don't drink dark beer that much. But no, it was decent enough.
Well, you're having seconds, so
Yes, and I will have more throughout this episode.
I would like to think so, yeah. Thomas, what's happened on social media?
Oh, now lately? I taste it. The cookie.
Do you taste the cookie?
Cookies?
Yeah,
what the fuck?
Is it good though?
No. Not overly good. So, what the fuck happened to you last week, Junior? We need to address this. You disappeared.
I disappeared because all my villainous activity got me caught. I had to fight off the police in a desperate fight for my life.
But in reality,
My internet
Lost.
died.
you lost your internet. Mid-podcast.
No.
Or at the end of the podcast.
No. It was the police. They cut my internet off. They knew.
Power.
They
Did cut
knew
his
I was.
internet?
Yeah, my
Doing-
internet because I saved my footage.
Been doing too much
They
porn.
knew. Too much porn? No.
He didn't do enough porn.
It's never enough of the porn.
So horny police came in and arrested you.
Arrested me?
You
I
said-
fought them off.
Yeah, you see, he's here this week. And don't you dare disappoint me.
Well, I cannot do anything about the police, you know.
Well, in all seriousness though, the last week was like, I don't think we went on for. We were like at the very end when you disconnected though, so we went on for like a couple of minutes and basically said
Yeah.
our goodbyes. So,
We made it the end. We still had a topic left last week.
oh yeah, we did, yeah,
But lucky us, we can talk about it this week.
yeah.
So, Junior, you wrote down Dream Car. What's this about?
Is it okay?
Yeah, it's about if you can own a car and you haven't needed to think about the expense of living with it. You understand? Or you had
Pick
unlimited
whatever car
money.
you want, and expenses is not a problem.
Yes. And what would it be?
Yeah.
Well,
You go first.
perhaps I've started to lack ambition, because it's not like I crave a super exotic car.
We know.
It's like,
We know.
Yeah, we know, we know. You have
It's
kind of
like,
lost your
it
soul.
would be. Shut up.
Well, what would it be
It-
then? Another E EV?
No. It would be a fossil fuel exotic car of some sort. But to pinpoint my dream car, I don't know. The newest McLaren. They look fucking sick, but not practical by any means. It's like 2 seats and what the fuck? No, that's not a McLaren.
No,
That's-
it's your car. When you lost all ambitions in life.
Well, fine then. My answer would be if I had a dream car without having to think about the expenses of servicing and fuel and costs of tires. A McLaren, the newest LP.
Okay.
at
Yeah, something.
Yeah, LP
But if-
something
But if you can,
horsepower.
yeah, but if you could only have one car, would that still be it?
No. Definitely not. I would literally be in the cause of a traffic jam at the very first speed bump with a car like that. And it's like, no. Doing groceries? No.
Okay, so
Having more
what's
than
your-
2 people in the car? No.
What's your dream car with the limitation of practicality?
That would probably be like an S-Class Mercedes or something. It's
An
like,
S-Class?
yes.
My boss would like you.
Oh, okay. Yeah, because it's the basic luxury car. It's like it's a luxury car that you can use every day without like worrying about speed bumps or worrying about having enough trunk space for your groceries. Like it does the basic car stuff that, in contrast, the super expensive supercars doesn't even do. So, yeah, an S-Class Mercedes.
I'm
Mercedes.
Very, I'm
It's
very
not
simple.
Mercedes.
I'm very simple.
Okay,
I would
Thomas,
we
what's your...
just want a Toyota Hilux Arctic truck.
Well,
They are expensive though.
to be fair,
Yeah,
it
but
would never break, but the S-Class would be more likely to break down at the side
And
of the road.
and looking at your weather, it would be very practical as well. Going about.
Yeah.
Snow, no problem.
Yep. Like literally park it in the ditch. I'm like, yep, looks good. I'll leave it.
So that would be my dream
Parking
car.
spot. Yeah.
Okay, I kind of got two versions of this dream car, with the mind of practicality and the absence of practicality. If I could have the absence of practicality and my daily needs, I think, and I didn't have to think about any expenses, and don't worry, it will break down. It will be the first Skyline.
First Skyline.
Yes.
As the super exotic car?
No.
Like the
Was this-
very first one ever.
No.
And
No,
is
the
that, or
first.
are you thinking about the one from Too Fast Too Furious?
No, not the Too Fast and Furious one. The older one. From the 70s.
Hmm.
Skyline
Very well.
70s.
Yes. Just
Do we have a picture of that?
I think you'd be hard pressed to find the car he's referring to. But like that's unexpected, I guess. It's not like,
I'm not hard pressed to find the car. His
well, I mean
Something
like
about-
his choice, like having a retro style, like legendary status car at this point, but it's not like
something like this.
something like that.
Okay, that looks cool as fuck though. It's like from the
Yeah,
time
yeah.
we're just like, it just needs to look cool. Aerodynamics, like, the fuck is that? It's like,
Yeah.
box.
And it,
Look at
it
those
doesn't
headlights.
Yeah,
And it
it's
doesn't
nice.
have-
It looks a little bit angry as well. And for those just listening to this podcast, I have now edited in a picture of the car, or maybe not the car, but a car like the one Junior is talking about. So check us out on YouTube.
yeah,
First Skyline.
yeah, it's
Okay.
it's very pretty to look at.
And
Not
I
gonna
think it
lie.
would be cool to drive it. It wouldn't be. I don't think you would feel like an absolute legend driving it, but it would
No,
be
no,
like,
no.
yeah, I'm driving something rare and exclusive, but not like
Yes.
$1 million expensive. Several
it-
$1 million expensive. No, even though they might be expensive, not.
They are super expensive today.
Yeah.
And the same with the Paul Walker Skyline.
Yeah.
Ah, yeah.
Yeah, they are so expensive. They are at the line of the new GTR. It's fucking sickening.
It's no logic, but well.
And
Uh,
if-
What about the other side of the coin then? Yeah.
I'll
If
actually
it be
Well-
put up your S-Class Mercedes here. Something like this.
Something very much like that.
I would also pick a Mercedes, but I would not pick the S-Class. I would pick the E-Class. The biggest E-Class I could find.
Okay.
The
Mind
E63.
you guys,
This
Mind
would be,
you guys,
my car.
Junior is a current owner of an E-Class Mercedes, so his opinion might be biased towards his choice of car already.
Well,
okay. And look at that. That's the Arctic truck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So nice.
A blue one in particular, or would you like a
I would want it
Pearl white?
classic red, classic red.
classic red? Yeah.
Just the blue.
Workhorse red.
The blue one was the first one popping up, so I just took that picture.
It got so big tires, the Arctic truck. But I imagine it needs to have them.
It does.
Well, my bias is not really too damn high because I own a little E-Class. If I could on the newest and biggest for like $120,000, then I will be a happy guy.
What's
and
the-
not pay
What's
for it?
the pull towards having a very big car? What's the driving desire? What's the reasoning to want a big car? Why would you want the biggest E-Class, Junior? What's your mentality there?
V8.
V8, just biggest as in engine size, not as a physical car.
No, but it is the biggest in the engine size. Yes.
Okay, yeah, but mainly because of the engine, though.
The engine, the drivetrain, the comfort, the luxury. It got some luxury, not on the point of the S class, but I got room
Yeah,
because
yeah,
it's a wagon,
I guess. Yeah,
and it's a wagon that can drift.
yeah.
Yes. Do I need more?
Sounds like you could use an S-Class.
But I also no, you don't get them in wagons then.
Nah, I don't. I'm not sure. I'm not very up to date with the
Junior,
Mercedes lineup.
Is he bothering you with the S-Class stuff?
Who, me?
Is Björn bothering you with the
No.
S-Class?
No.
No, because if not, he could have this car.
That's.
It's a Tesla.
Oh no!
Is it?
Yeah, I
It
heard
hurts my eyes.
Yeah, but it
No.
looks like a grave.
It is.
Great
It's
car.
the Tesla
Yeah.
version. Yeah, it's a hearse.
Oh no.
So
No.
you're having dead people in the back there, yeah. But you can turn it into some kind of limousine. Before there used to
no.
be bodies here. Now it's a sofa here.
A couch.
Oh.
A casting couch.
Wow.
Dum dum dum.
Yeah, we're gonna need a casting couch to cast our next guests on the podcast.
Where is this going?
Yeah, who is our guest?
Are
I
we
don't know.
moving away? Are we moving away from YouTube to some other video platforms? What?
No,
What do you mean?
the guests.
Well,
will
it's
be on the
it-
podcast. It's just
we
we're,
can hashtag it.
casting them, that's not on the video.
Yeah, but we can hashtag amateur.
On YouTube,
No, on this brand new website.
we could be the first podcast on Pornhub, perhaps.
Is that even? Can you even do that?
If you have the casting couch, we probably could.
Well, I've
Oh.
actually seen reviews on Pornhub, so yeah, I can imagine that you can get the podcast on there as well.
I have seen playthroughs of video games, just regular playthroughs, let's plays of games on Pornhub, because for some reason it wasn't accepted on YouTube. So, is it such a far-fetched idea to put your podcast up on Pornhub?
We'll reach a new
Thomas.
audience.
That's your next
Podhub.
mission.
To make the pod hub.
So I need to create a user on Pornhub to upload. the
No.
podcast?
You just use your regular user.
I don't have
Your
a
regular user.
Yeah, your regular user on Pornhub.
I don't have a user account on Pornhub.
Neither have I.
That's your fault and your flaws.
But obviously you do, so you might upload
Well-
the episodes on Pornhub.
Well, to be fair, considering how often people visit that website, I may or may not be guilty of it. Should you not just make a profile there to get more better recommended content to your account?
So you have a profile on there?
I
Who?
don't, but who the fuck? Maybe I should. Maybe I should.
Well, it's
I
not
could
a bad
subscribe to my favorite content creators. um, you know?
And then Junior and I can do the same, and we can follow you as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I
So
can
we
send you
we
the link. Hey, check out this vid. It's super awesome.
And
Use
then
the share button.
and then we can see who you follow and stuff.
Mhm.
And judge you on the taste.
No judging allowed. Just
Yeah, it's like that's
Not
that
on
channel.
Pornhub, but we could do it on the podcast.
Yeah, like that channel is the same as this, just worse. Like, so we can recommend you.
well, yeah, using the share button. Share with your friends your favorite media stuffs, I guess.
I saw that you looked on this channel. I noted it, and I know this channel will be for you, right?
How much shit would we send each other?
See. Oh,
You need
You
to
think
check
we
out
could-
this. I believe this is for you.
do you think you could alter the algorithms by sending so much shit to one of your Pornhub
Mates.
user friends, one of your mates, that they get their algorithms changed so that they get whatever you send them?
If you open all the links you get sent, probably.
Yeah.
Your
Suddenly
recommended
you're
feed
finding
will be entirely
Your
different.
recommended feed will be useless.
I would just send you a lot of gay porn to just disrupt your recommended feed.
At the same time, you disrupt your own recommended feed.
Mm.
Or do I?
Or do you? Or do you? Of course. Well, shall we move on from
Yep.
Dream Cars to Show and Tell Week 2?
Mm-hmm.
What have you prepared for us this week, Björn?
Yes. Some of you might have seen this coming, but I'm a fan of wristwatches. It's a stereotype guy thing, I think. Just, I've heard of no girls, or let alone fellow guys, being interested as I am in just something you slap on your wrist to tell the time. Because most people I see are just have some basic analog wristwatch, or they most likely have a smartwatch, which is objectively just better at telling the time and functionality and a lot of things. But I'm a fan of the purely mechanical things, the traditional things of how watchmaking has been like for hundreds of years. A timekeeping piece that tells time without use of any electronics, just mechanical gears and springs, and it somehow just tells the time fairly accurately. Mechanical wristwatches, which ticks away with no battery, just springs and gears. You can see the inner workings of the...
Of course, you got on one of your
yeah,
watches.
I fucking hope. But no. So yeah, it's just the fascination for the purely mechanical, traditional way of making things. And I would like to also put the comparison of like a Ford GT. The very first Ford GT. It's like a cult classic. It's legendary. Versus the newest Ford Mustang GT. Did I forget to say it? The oldest Ford Mustang GT versus the new Ford Mustang GT. It's called a Mach-E. Ford Mustang Mach-E. It's electric. Like
That's not
Mackie.
Well, or like, let's say this generation before the electric one, the newest petrol Ford Mustang. Like, in every way, the newest Ford Mustang GT is better. Like, it has more power, it handles better, It has electronics, seat belts. It's better in every way. But
Except
what
looks.
you really
Except
want
looks.
is the old one, the traditional one, which has less power. It drives worse. It hasn't seat belts, but it's still the OG one. It's the legendary one. That's the traditional one. That's the one you want. So you get me, guys? It's like that's my thinking of it. My reasoning for like basically liking the old mechanical way of how watches are made.
You're fairly
Like, yeah.
into watches, it's safe to say.
Yep.
Well, I'm going to counter Björn's proposition.
Counter?
I wasn't going. Yeah,
Counter?
I wasn't.
What?
I wasn't going to do this. I brought something else, but since Björn brought his wristwatch, I shall bring mine. It's an electronic one. It does everything that Björn does better. Right?
That does everything that Björn does better.
That smartwatch tells the time way
More
better
accurately.
than more accurately than my traditional gear and spring mechanical wristwatch.
Yeah,
Yes.
my watch uses a battery as well.
Yeah, and that is also way more accurate than the purely mechanical one, which has no battery
And this
because it
watch,
has electronics inside of it.
this watch can tell me my heart rate if suddenly I'm getting ill.
Can it tell if you're getting ill or if you're just
Yes.
having a wank?
No. Some of
How many
some of the
kilometers have you hanged today?
I
Like
have
suddenly just before bedtime, oh, you're getting ill, you're getting sick, oh, watch out, watch out. I was like, no, I'm having a wank.
Well, joke's on you. My watch can actually monitor my heart rate, while yours cannot.
Yeah.
It can even
I have
count.
one of those sport wristbands,
fitness
Fitbit
training.
stuff
Yeah.
thingy that tells heart rate and steps and whatnot. Haven't used it yet.
Yeah.
I got it for free even.
Wow.
Well, maybe you should.
Where do I put it on? I already have a watch on and I have my
Right hand with
I want to say
other
bracelets.
wristbands.
Well, it's good to get you exercising, which is
Well-
more than your watch can do.
Mm. Yeah, I'm not arguing versus that. It's just like it's not the traditional old way, and it doesn't fascinate me as much, even though it's more accurate and it has way more functionality.
Well, then buy a computer from Best Buy, the oldest one you can find,
No,
And be
computers
fascinating with-
doesn't bring me the
and
same
be-
fix.
and be fascinated with the hard drives going. Click, click.
Just
Toss
like
out
this.
toss out your Tesla. Go and buy yourself a horse.
And wagon.
Do you
and
think
wagon.
every aspect of my life is like liking the traditional Amish way? No, just wristwatches.
Yeah,
just
it would be
really-
hard- it would be hard to do a podcast with you if you were on our
Yeah,
You have to sit
I could
outside,
mail you.
shout
I could-
inside to us.
I could mail you, but like text, like write out my monologues, and you
On a
could read it
letter.
up on a letter sent by pigeon.
Maybe horseback is better. Yeah. Well, some years ago now, I made T-shirts for all of us.
Yes, you did.
Because
Yes, you did.
all of us used glasses before. And then I made the T-shirt I'm wearing now, the Four-Eyed Mafia.
Ah,
Or the
right.
Four-Eyed Mafia. And I had your sister, Björn, design the picture of the skeleton.
Yeah, she drew it.
So respect the family.
Mm-hmm.
And even on the arm, no, this arm, it says Hardcore Geeks. And on the back, but I won't be turning around, we had Mafia hierarchy names. Like Björn had the Don, Junior was Underboss, I have Consigliere, we have maid members, we have associates, and we had captains or capos.
Yeah.
on the back. So I think I made 9 of those shirts. Gave out for Christmas one year.
And I think they were like, because they were basically one-off shirts, they were fairly expensive, right?
Yeah, they were. I didn't buy enough of them to get the price lowered. But what really killed me was the taxes.
Oh, import tax.
Import tax.
Bum,
Yeah,
bum, bum.
because I bought them from Germany, and they're made in Germany. Because they offered the best design solution for me. I could buy some from Norway, expensive as hell, and you can only print one picture on the front of it, and that's it. And I was like, no, I need something on the front, on the back, and on the arms. So I googled around, and I found this German site, which I used, where I could use custom texts and pictures and whatever. And then I ordered them, and it cost me a couple of thousand kroners.
Yeah,
And then
just for a few t-shirts.
9 t-shirts, yeah. Then I went to the store or to the postal office to pick them up, and I had to pay the import taxes as well when getting them. That was almost an extra $1,000. Not $1,000, $1,000 kroners. So they were expensive, yeah. But they're nice.
Well,
though.
expensive
They're nice.
from the get-go, but import tax just.
And even when I designed them, I needed to order the size for everyone. And when I did my own size, I went and got one of my t-shirts that fit really well. It was a large. Then I ordered this one in large for me. And damn, it's huge for a large. I put it on when I got it, and it was super big. And I looked at the thing back there, and it says large. And I put it on the floor, and I had the original large shirt, which I tried on before ordering, and laid it on top. And this shirt was way longer than the other one in large.
Yeah.
I was like,
Because
what the
apparently
fuck?
German large is larger than Norwegian large.
Yeah, but the large one I had was from America.
Oh, what?
So I thought that large was safe. I thought maybe it could even be a little bit smaller. But no, it was about this much longer than the other one. And
So
this
you're
was
saying the
couple of
German
inches.
large is larger than the American large?
Yeah.
Damn.
Don't know
What's
if that's
the
happening
case.
over in Germany?
I
Damn.
don't know if that's
German
the case
engineering.
on a regular basis, or if it had to do with the type of shirt I ordered, because I could order a shitloads of different shirt designs on the shirt itself, and what it's made out of as well. You could really customize this shirt a lot, but the sizes weren't as expected.
Huh.
Well,
But they turned out nice, and I still have mine.
Yeah,
So-
very nice. There is a
Yeah.
picture up on Instagram with the three of us using our 3 shirts.
Yeah. I think it's a summertime picture a few years ago when
Yep.
we just got them.
It's always a summertime picture with the 3 of us. Or mostly. We have some Christmas pictures.
True,
But
true.
mostly summertime pictures, yes.
That's when we have our summer bods, you know.
Yeah.
That's when I'm up north. That's it. But I need to get my summer bod in order because I'm fat as fuck.
Nah, fat as fuck. That's
Nah.
I've gained weight the last year instead of losing, which was my original plan. It just didn't come to fruition. Turns out I have to work for it.
Fucking hell.
But yes, I should start now to get a little bit better summer bod for all the pictures we're going to take this summer. And the vlogging we'll do when we drive to Sweden.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's like I have to ask: is the background distracting because like it's like snowing and very windy. So
You have had a lot of snow and wind the last couple of podcast episodes in the background.
yeah, we'll live up in the north.
Up in the north.
Beyond the wall, even.
So yeah.
Yeah. Well, so that was a show and tell for this week. Have you guys ever been fooled by Crunchyroll?
Fooled?
You're fooled.
I don't think so. Perhaps they're fooling me at the moment, and I just don't know.
Well, I notice this stuff fairly often. Because I have a list of shows that I follow. And sometimes it pops up, new episode. And I'm like, wow, a new episode now? And I go in, and there's no new episode. There's a new dub out.
Oh,
And
well,
the fucking
okay, yeah.
Crunchyroll shows new episode. And I'm like, what?
Fuck that.
It's back.
Yeah.
And go in this. No, fuck.
Yeah, fuck that.
And on shows
they
I
arrange-
watch the day they release, like Demon Slayer and stuff, and I watch the episode, and the day after it still says new episode. It's like, can't that just go away when I watch the episode?
Yeah, Crunchyroll, your account is linked to... They know what episodes that account has watched. So they should just remove the new episode tag for you if you've already watched the episode. It's not a huge thing.
Yeah, and don't show a tag when the dub comes out when you watched it on the original language.
Yeah, they should have 2 Crunchyrolls. One with English dubs and one for Japanese. You
Yeah,
understand?
because the way they do it is like, instead of like putting subtitle or dub options within season 1, season 2, they just add in the category when you click seasons, you have season 1, season 2 native language, and you have season 1, season 2 French, season 1, season 2 German, and so on and so on. They're just listed as different seasons. Like,
Yeah,
what
they
the
are
fuck?
just-
It just seems so basic.
Steve?
Like such a basic workaround. Like,
Yeah,
don't we give you money to like provide a professional looking streaming
No.
site, a service? Like,
Crunchyroll
apparently
is-
not.
is-
Apparently not.
Everyone else is doing it. Netflix and whatnot. You can choose the language and the text or something.
yeah, but Crunchyroll isn't professional. That's the point. They're fucking amateurs,
Yeah, and it
and then-
shows.
and they're taking
And
our
it shows.
money.
They're not taking it. You're giving it to them.
No,
Contrary to what were you going to say, Junior?
No, I think I'm going to jump on the ship.
Jump
On the
ship.
famous
Yep.
ship.
Let's leave it at that. Contrary to amateur sites, HBO, that seems like a very professional both stream app and company in comparison. Just a little rant about the app itself, which is new in Scandinavia at least, the HBO Max.
Yeah, it's only a year
Right.
old in the States as well, so it's fairly new.
Yeah.
And
But
I
that
noticed
the
in Norway-
the functionality of that, it's like it has a few neat features. If you're watching a movie or a series, whatever, and you have you're streaming from your phone, you're casting from your phone to your Chromecast, and you open your phone in whatever scene, you can see on your phone what actors are on screen at the moment, and it shifts from scene to scene. You can see the actor's name and the character name and like a bio of those within the app.
Amazon
like,
Prime
yeah,
does
that's
the
super
same thing.
neat. That's super neat. Yeah, okay, yeah. That's
So
super
that-
neat.
That's really good.
So yeah, but
When you pause it as well on Prime, on the corner of the screen, it comes up the actors that's on screen at the moment.
yeah.
So it's good. One other thing I like with HBO Max, it's the when you go to the left of the screen, you get the search bar and the categories and everything, and they got something that's called hubs. When you
Hubs?
click on that, yes, you get you get hubs.
Oh,
can choose.
you're a shortcut to the hub.
No, you can choose Warner Bros, HBO originals, DC,
Oh,
Cartoon
okay.
Network. Yeah, you get for the specific marketing stuff they have. So if you
Okay,
click on the
okay.
Warner Bros one, you get the Warner Bros library. If you click on DC, you get all the superheroes from DC, like Batman, Superman, and all of these things.
Yeah, imagine if Crunchyroll
Super
had
neat.
something like that.
Yeah, but you know, that would be too neat. That would be too
That-
professional, you know?
Yeah.
That would be.
If they could at least start with just having a language selection bar instead of having all the seasons released with different hard-coded languages on them. 'Cause
Yeah.
that must take up a lot of space for their servers as well.
I don't.
Yeah.
Because you have to upload every damn season again and again and again in a different language. Instead
Yeah,
of
well-
just the audio file attached to the episodes.
But the reason I was ranting about the HBO Max's app is because recently I've started watching a show on HBO that's called Euphoria. And it's not new. It's from 2018, 19 at this
Isn't it
point.
still going?
Well, there's 2 seasons of it as of now.
Okay.
So yeah, you could. I think it's still going. I've just seen the very first few episodes of season 1 through a recommendation from someone.
Sounds like a
And-
girl show.
Well, you would believe so, because the main character of this story is this 17-year-old girl who, through having a bad luck from the cards she's been drawing, she's just become a drug addict at the age of 17. It's like, yeah,
It's, it's Tom Holland's girlfriend.
Zendaya.
Yeah.
She plays an amazing role, but it's not just entirely about her. Every episode, it's about the lives of her and the people around her. These young adults who are having their own different perspectives and problems in life that are very modern focused, like problems that weren't that didn't even exist 10 or 20 years ago, like I won't say that body pressure and the wasn't a problem 20 years ago, but like having nudes or videos of you shared on the internet that spreads leaked on the internet. That's a thing they focus on. One girl has her filmed while she's doing stuff, and that video spreads like wildfire, and her viewpoint on that. And there's this other guy who's like the ace of the football rugby team at school, and he's like super buff and super handsome, but behind all of this facade is just a really insecure, body fixated guy. It's like, it just gives a perspective of some problems a lot of people has today that might not have been much or an issue at all just a few years ago, but because of how society today and social media and everything, how the world works today, it brings a whole new set of problems that this show just shows just in a new light from their perspectives. And the drug addict side of the main character's side of things.
So, are you
it
enjoying
just-
this slice
I'm
of life?
enjoying it a lot. This slice of life show, drama show between these young adults. They're like 17 to mid-20s. No one's older than mid-20s in that show. So it's like, and it's portrayed so it's just brilliant. I don't want to spoil too much about things that happens within the very first few episodes, but it's
Okay,
It's just-
wait.
made me say, "Wow!" It's like,
Okay, if you're going to
Some
sell
deep
this
shit.
show to me, Björn,
okay,
do they have guns?
yes,
Do they fire guns?
not
Is there
No.
a shootout?
no, but there are drug deals happening, and
Like Breaking Bad drug deals?
no more small time drug deals, but still like, yeah, it's
Try
you-
to sell this show to me. Like this,
what do you want to?
I'm the pinnacle of male masculinity. Sell me this show.
Go and watch Peacemaker, Junior.
Yeah, that sounds like a lot more fun.
It's on HBO as well. I'm currently watching that on HBO these days. And that's funny as shit. And there's gun shooting.
The guns of violence.
Guns and violence, yes. You get
Well-
brains splattered on the walls and everything.
Speaking of violence, if I were to drag one story or happening from this series, it's about this. You recall I mentioned this buff, handsome hero facade guy who is this super buff guy who has body insecurities about himself and such and such. He has a girlfriend. That girlfriend and him, they have this really toxic relationship. And at one party, she's like, yeah, I'm gonna show that bastard that I can get whoever, I want to get revenge at him for something. And she like pretends to have sex with someone else in a pool. And the people are filming it and everything and such. And this becomes like this fuck you to her boyfriend because look, I'm having sex in the pool in front of everyone. Then later she regrets it and says and spreads the rumor out that she was blacked out. She doesn't remember having sex with this guy. He forced me to have sex with him. And then, yeah, that show, Thomas. Her boyfriend, the buff insecurity guy, he's the buff insecurity guy now. I don't recall his name. He gets mad because from her side, she didn't cheat on him, but the now new truth, which is actually a lie, was that she was blacked out and she didn't remember, and he forced her to have sex with him. So he goes over to his place and threatens him to, and actually says he will hurt him. He will beat him up because that guy can't do anything. He can't report him because if he does, he'll just say he raped her at a party and she was blacked out. So he almost beats this guy to death because he thought his girlfriend was blacked out because she said it. She just didn't want to have this rumor about being a whore having sex in the in the pool. So this because of her what can I say? Because she regretted something and just changed a little fact to make things a bit better for herself. Because she did that, her boyfriend then went over and almost beat this guy to death because that was now his perspective on the things that he had been raping her in the pool. So it's like just these like heavy shit things that happens.
No,
It's like,
no. Stop. This is childish. This is so childish.
Yeah, and it's his perspective because his body insecurities and
No.
sheds light on some things.
This whole situation is childish. If she
Yes,
was
it is
going,
because they're children. They're young adults.
But if this lie was going to be believable, right?
Yeah.
Then she needs to police report him. Right?
Yeah, perhaps.
If you get raped, then you police report it. You don't say it to your boyfriend and then he goes to beat up someone.
No,
No.
her side of the story was like, she was blacked out, she didn't remember, she didn't care. That was her
No.
side of the story. And then her boyfriend got mad and then went over to the raper's house and claimed that he had raped his boyfriend.
His
It was the...
I'm
it
really
was,
confused. Is it the gay couple?
No, no.
There's a lot of him and
It's
his boyfriend.
Yeah, I should
Yeah.
recall the name. I think it's Nate or something.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
it doesn't really matter. But why did he get angry on her behalf?
Well, because her new truth was that she was blacked out, and she
Yeah, and-
didn't remember.
And then, as a grown-ass adult, you police
No, he's
support
not
it.
grown ass. He's just a very young, insecure guy
And
who
and
has
if
a
you get the
facade of masculinity to uphold.
Yeah, but why didn't anyone else report this? They got video footage of this.
Yeah, and in the video it looks like it was consensual because that was the truth. She wasn't blacked out. That was the truth. It was something
Yeah,
consensual.
then you got
they
video
did.
proof that it wasn't. So
But in the video you can't...
this
It's
is so
like-
childish. This is pinning of a child.
Let's just
Yeah, okay.
let's just
Well,
stop
don't
it
watch.
there.
Don't watch it then. I like it.
Björn,
I will
prepare-
watch it just to bash on it.
Björn,
Okay.
prepare me a trailer for the show. I'll post it on the Facebook group.
Okay.
In the meantime, I'll go ahead and recommend Peacemaker.
Peacemaker.
That's a masculine show. You got a masculine man, manly man with an eagle pet.
Manly man. With the fucking bird of freedom.
Yes, he's Peacemaker. He doesn't care how many men, women, and children he has to kill to obtain peace.
That sounds like my cup of tea.
Yeah, because
Very well, Junior. Very well.
So simple as
Well-
that. Simple as that. But let's move on. Let's get
I will
these
recommend you
topics going.
Twilight then. Shots fired.
I will
It's
un-
a girl
I will
problem.
unrecommend it. However, I did read a fascinating, not fascinating, a funny story in the newspapers the other day. COVID came around in 2020.
Yeah, we all recall.
Yeah, and everyone started buying what's it called, the hand disinfectant.
Hand
Hand
sanitizers and the
hand-
mouth.
Yeah, hand sanitizers. You use them at work now. Well, at the shopping mall where I work, we have like big hand sanitizers when you get in, so every customer can use and whatnot. And those who work in healthcare have like these small bottles in their pockets at work, so they can cleanse their hands often enough. But the place where you order them from, we're starting to run out. So one place in Norway had to order them from, I think it was from the Netherlands or something. Yeah, and they got them. But what they had done in the Netherlands was they had taken dildo cleansers and just printed a new label over the dildo cleanser label.
So
which said hand sanitizer. But when you tore off that that label, you got
that new print.
Yeah, the new print. Yeah, you had the whole print underneath, so you had the dildo cleanser. So everyone, one place in Norway went around with dildo cleansers in their pockets.
Well, called sex toy cleansing.
Sex toy cleaner.
Yeah.
Sex toy cleaner.
I'll see if I can find that article.
Dildo cleanser. Well, if it does the same job, do you care if it's elbow cleanser, hand cleanser, or dick cleanser? Dildo
you're-
cleanser, not dick. I hope you don't put that stuff on your dick. I think that'll hurt.
Well, if
Well,
no, I
should
wouldn't
it?
care. No, I
Should.
wouldn't care.
Well, just a train of thought. Should pure alcohol hurt your dick unless you're sore down there?
Yes, it hurts your fucking dick.
I found the picture,
Does
but
it?
there was a new article up on the newspaper now.
Oh,
headless
okay.
body turned out to be a sex doll.
What? Was it one of those super expensive, like, look-alike? Well,
Yeah.
obviously they had to figure out, like, when they touched it, it's like, yeah, this isn't real body, this is synthetic or something.
People go to YouTube and watch this episode right now. First off, this is the hand sanitizer people got.
Yep.
Clean and go. Lover's
It
friend.
was just, it was just relabeled over that.
Yeah, they just relabeled over that, yeah. Then I just found the article with headless body. Didn't read the article now, but I took down the picture of the headless body. Someone found this.
Well, that's terrifying.
It's a life-sized sex doll. Someone threw away. They didn't do like we discussed in some episodes.
They didn't
where-
recycle her?
They didn't recycle the
What?
sex doll. No, they tossed it.
You heard what I said? They didn't recycle her?
Well,
Yeah,
because
yeah. That's a sex
because of
sex
the
doll.
large
It's not just a thing when they're that well made. Someone defined that as her at one point in time, and then they just threw her away. At least recycle her. God damn it. Fucking hell.
Fuck. For some reason, every damn episode we make the podcast, be it a Norwegian one or Tipsy Wednesday, I always wash my clothes at the same time as the episode is going.
Okay.
And my
And?
washing machine is now going on drying the clothes.
Yeah, I can't hear a difference.
No, it's tumbling
Oh,
about and I can see it.
Hopefully the noise filter will filter those. That background noise.
You know, in record you get the line that goes up and down with the sounds. It's
Yeah.
just like small spikes all the way.
Hopefully it's not loud enough to pass the filter.
Hopefully not. Anyways, last topic of the day, juniors, skills that you wish you'd learned.
well, this is a kind of sad one. Not sad one, but skills that you got during your childhood, the opportunity to learn, but you didn't for some fucking reason. Do you have some of them?
I think I do. First thing that comes to mind is my mother's language, Thai, because she's from Thailand.
Yeah.
And at
that
one
would
point
be
in time, when I was a little kid, she asked me. She was like real pushing. It's like, yeah, you should try to learn another language. Would you like me to try to teach you Thai? But me, living in Norway, born in Norway, raised in Norway, with all of my friends around me,
Norwegian.
yeah. My mentality or my answer to her was simply like, why would I learn another language that no one is speaking here? So, yeah, I didn't learn Thai, but now it's like, it would be neat to know a few other languages than Norwegian and English. Because it's a wow thing if someone knows a lot of languages. It's like, damn, that person
Yeah.
is on point. Or like,
Yeah.
yeah, and yeah.
I'm in the same boat as you.
It's
Because
never
Okay.
too late to start learning.
No, it is because I cannot learn anything from my mother at this point. I will
Because
get frustrated.
You're using Duolingo to learn French instead of Thai.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, but I imagine it would be very difficult to learn another alphabet.
You don't need to learn to write it. Just speak it.
Well, the thing about learning is like, yeah, you naturally at a young age learn things easier than trying to learn things when you're grown up, because of how our bodies and minds are wired up. You're supposed to learn faster when you're younger, but it's still not impossible. You can
No.
learn.
You just
But
need a
I
bit more time.
yeah,
It
but
usually takes more time, but you have the advantage of being a grown-up, so your mental
discipline.
state is more developed and you have those advantages. So
Yeah, and you got discipline, and when I was a kid and I didn't get anything, I would just drop it immediately. If I
you
wasn't good at
didn't
this,
get anything.
yeah, but if I wasn't good at this, I would just drop it immediately and
But
never
you
look back.
You didn't drop out of school.
No, because I was good at it.
You were not.
Well, something
That's
as
the topic
our-
of discussion.
yeah.
Was he or was he not good at school? Dun, dun,
Well, he
dun.
probably was good when he moved to Melbourne to do the electrical.
The high school
The high
stuff.
school stuff, yeah.
Is it called high school or is it the equivalent of college?
It's just the
I think it's the
of college.
equivalent of college.
Yeah, it's the equivalent of
But in Norway, you don't have to pay for college.
college.
It's free.
It's
Actually,
free.
It's not. It's paid
It's,
through taxes.
yeah.
Through the taxes.
Well,
system.
Holy shit.
Yeah, I see that. University is not free though.
Okay.
No. Well, the
But-
school itself is free, but you have to pay to take the exams and stuff like that.
Yeah, and living cost and everything. But anyhow, this weekend I was skiing. I never learned to ski.
Skiing. You never learned how to ski.
Are you taking a piss? Have you been skiing?
I have been skiing as a true Norwegian.
Somehow I don't believe you. where's the evidence?
Was that what you mentioned why your ass hurts today?
Yes. Because I fell
Because
on my
you were
ass.
falling?
Yes. So damn much.
Why have you been skiing? That's my first question here.
Don't ask
Trying to be a
questions.
true Norwegian.
Because I
Okay.
imagine it will be fun when you learn it. Do you guys know anything of skiing?
I know
No,
how to use
last
skis.
time I had skis on was when I went to school some very many years ago now.
I think
so-
it's 7 or 8 years the last time I had skis on my feet.
Then you're more of a recent skier than I am, Thomas.
It was like riding a bike, to be fair.
Is it?
Okay.
Yeah.
Because I never properly learned how to ski. And
I can't do the downhills and stop or actually turn, but
then you cannot stay on it.
Then you cannot properly ski.
But I know how to ski going forward.
Yeah,
I
but
can turn
I-
while going
It's not
forward
very
as well.
difficult going forward. You just like
No, it is
like
very
slide
difficult going.
walk.
No, it's very difficult going forward downhill.
What?
And
No, that's not difficult. It's very easy to go forward downhill. The problem
Yeah,
is stopping or
yeah, the problem is
do
stopping.
turns.
No, I can do turns, but I cannot stop. And when I get too speedy, get to them.
Yeah,
Yeah.
You're supposed to do the V shape with your feet. To
Yeah,
slow
I
down.
cannot do that. I cannot do that. So I usually turn uphill, right, to slow down.
But then you just go backwards downhill.
No,
Turn
no.
uphill.
Or will
Yeah,
the
you-
skis
you-
actually stop?
The skis will actually stop, and you will be standing. But then you have to do a 360. No, not a 360. 180 on the hill, right? Because you're at the edge. You cannot go any farther.
I don't quite picture how you're going downhill and to stop because you're not comfortable with doing the V shape.
Yeah.
You like just turn so that
Turn.
you're like 90 degrees.
No, he doesn't do a
Towards
90
the-
degree. He does a 180.
No, that's too much. You do something like 160 or 130.
You're getting very specific now. I can't picture this.
Can you not picture going downhill like this?
Yeah.
And then you
Yeah.
turn and go upwards towards.
Okay. Yeah, okay,
Towards
okay,
the
okay.
hill.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. So you make a 90-degree turn and then a bit more to like with the momentum go a bit up and then
Yeah.
until you stop. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Again, why were you skiing?
Because I imagine it will be very funny when you get it right.
Fine. Okay. And
And that is a skill that I should have learned when I was a child. And I did not ski on a mountain. I skied in what is it called? Where you got a ski highs and everything.
Ski highs? I know what you mean. This like, what the fuck is it called?
Elevator?
No, you've been to the
Yeah.
ski slopes. Have you been there? Where
Yeah,
they have the ski elevators uphill. Have you been there?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. Where you can rent a set.
Okay.
You rent gears and everything.
Okay.
And you can go on skiing.
Was it fun?
Eventually, it got. I would not say it's fun yet, because I'm so bad at it.
Are you going to do this again?
Of course, I'm not going to quit. I'm not a quitter.
So that's what you were getting at, because when you were a child, when you didn't get something right the first time, you just left it and moved on.
Yeah.
Now you have dedication.
I have dedication.
And you have well, some call it dedication, others call it stubbornness.
That's more correct in Junior's case. It's just
Yeah, but
stubborn. It's not.
I started this. I'm gonna finish it. Fucking stubborn.
I'm going to learn this shit. And I'm going to be
the
good
effort
at
of
it.
starting this. Okay, fair enough.
I would too, but I don't have the time for it. That would mean less gaming or less of something else. And
Yeah, that sounds
just
like a
ain't
bad
happening.
idea. Yep.
Well, we do have the outside world, guys.
And there's
What?
COVID
What do you
outside. And it looks like shit.
Have you
If I
looked
look out
outside? It's
Björn's windows.
scary. It's scary outside. You don't want to be there.
Also, you can't game outside. Not video games.
This is the reason I am the villain, because I'm outside. You're just comfy gaming.
It's nice gaming.
It's comfy, as you said. It's it's comfy gaming. It's warm. A good chair. Good seating position.
Well,
a
I don't
nice
know
game.
if there were any skills I should have learned that I could have learned. Don't remember.
Any language or math.
Fuck math. I don't like math.
Yeah, it's like math. As long as you know the bare necessities, like division, subtraction, multiplication, you don't need to know all the heavy
Yeah.
algebras. That's bullshit.
I
You don't
use
need
it
to
in my
figure
line
out
of work.
X, Y, Z, and A to be a decent, functioning human being in today's society. It's like the algebra, it's like basic geometry. It's like, yeah, it's the basics. You don't need to. When you get up in the final grades of school and you're learning this algebra with X, Y, and Z unknowns, figure it out. It's like,
Just in
that's-
general, I wish I did better at school, perhaps, but I didn't have time for that. I was too busy gaming.
Yeah.
And I was at home. Didn't pay too much attention to my homework.
No, but you need to learn all the skills, because the school doesn't know what you're going to become when you grow up, right?
I told them
If there's-
when I was 5, I said, I'm gonna become a mechanic. And I said that throughout the whole entire school, and then I went to college to do the mechanic degree, and I skipped out.
Yeah.
I quit. I started something new after that. But I wouldn't have needed all those things if I
Yeah.
just had stayed on course. Like I said, for 10 years.
So you were lying for 10 years.
I were lying for 10 years.
Lie. You're not lying if you're. It's like. That's not a lie.
I just wanted
That's
to
like-
do what my dad did. Or
Yeah.
does. He still does it. He's a ship's mechanic. So.
And then you figure out, fuck this shit.
Yeah, I didn't like it.
Yeah, you can be wrong, but that's not like
Also,
lying.
becoming a ship mechanic leaves little time for gaming, so no. Have to prioritize.
Well, you could game at your cabin. Your lugar.
No, not with a real gaming computer and stuff. You share a car with another guy. Well,
No, not if
when
you're
you're home. When you're home, he's there, and when you go there, he's at home.
Yeah, you just take your hard drives with you.
Yeah. No.
But
Sounds like a lot of hassle.
But
And
are we
you
done?
don't have that much time as well because you're working for X amount of hours, and you
Yeah,
have
when
the
you're-
same amount of hours to sleep, eat, shit, shower, everything else. Doesn't leave much room for gaming in there. No. You
Yeah,
basically
when
just-
you're offshore working on a ship, your hours of work is basically the hours you're awake because you work extended days.
Yeah, you basically
for
basically work.
as far
eat,
as
and
I
sleep.
know. Yeah, as far as I know, there's no time for like, maybe there's an hour before going to bed.
No,
You
that's
can watch
no,
your
if-
YouTubes.
No, if you're a ship mechanic that has to work during operating hours, then you're a shit mechanic. Or you're on a shit boat. Because you're supposed to work while the boat is on shore, right?
On shore.
On shore, like docking. That is when you're, as a mechanic, are supposed to work. While you're at sea, you're supposed to... your job is to watch that nothing goes wrong, right?
Perhaps. As I said, I didn't finish the education, so I don't know exactly. Because when you're going to become a mechanic, like the first year you're there, you're just again you're getting taught the basics of many skill sets, and as the years progress, you kind of get closer and closer to that specific thing you want to work with. Like you
Yeah,
did.
but that's that's the same with everyone.
Yeah. So when I started out the first year, we got taught a lot of stuff, mostly focusing on cars, because that was like what people mainly did. So
Well, to be fair, a car engine and a boat engine is almost the same.
perhaps, but the workplaces are totally different.
Yeah,
But anyways, with that,
with that.
it's time to leave.
Goodbye.
No, if you guys, our listeners, have anything you want to ask us, tell us. Give us hate, give us love, suggest topics you would like us to discuss. Send us a mail at tipsywednesday@gmail.com. Write to us in our Facebook group. Follow us on Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, and join our Discord. All the links will be in the description below. And remember to support our work if you like what we do. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Bye bye.